welcome back to the channel. Uh where should I start? So, on Sunday, we realized that the water wasn't getting warm. So we were there. I washed on Sunday, so I was there and I was saying, probably it's because we use a warm water to wash. Why there's none. So let's just wait a bit and see if after a while, it gets warm. Waited, waited, waited even some more. And after about hour, 2 hour of waiting, we said no, so this not look right. I decided that I'm gonna call the landlord. I sent him a message because he responds. As soon as I send him a text message, he responds. And he responds better with text. I sent him a text and he responded later in the evening. This was about after 4 no that I decided to send him a message. He responded and he was asking questions like did you check to see if the breaker flipped? Is it off? How long have you guys been out of hot water and stuff? This was Monday because we were out of school on Monday because of Martin Luther King Day. So we were out. So that's when we realized that the water wasn't getting warm. Anyway, he asked if we had checked on the breaker and stuff like that. Little trial and error troubleshooting. Anyway, we were there. Still no cold water, no warm water. So in the evening now, about after 5 now, I saw a message from him to say that he was here. He came in and he went to where the water heater is located. And backtracking to the night before, about after 3 in the morning, I remember I smelled like something was burning. But earlier in the night, we were making a light box and we were using the hot glue gun. So I figured, oh, it's probably the hot glue that I'm smelling. All right. So I didn't take much of it. So fast forward to now when he comes in and he's trying to get the water heater fixed. So he goes and he flips the brake and he goes under where the hot water heater is located. So he goes under there and he says to Jaron, he looks at it and he says, a switch that's on the hot water heater, he says it's off. So he flips it back on and says, all right, turn on the breaker now. And guys, when he flipped the breaker, it's like a gash of fire under there. I'm like, wow. So he said, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. And he turned off the heater. Now he's telling us that the whole tank, the tank it's damaged, and because it's leaking, and because it's leaking, it damaged the switch. And so we need a new hot water tank. Is that what they call it here? Guys, just saying this to say that as quick as that, we could have, as easy as that, we could have been in there and the house caught on fire. I'm not saying this because it's no fault of anybody. You could own your own house and something like this happened. So it's no fault of anybody. It's just I think got worn out but just saying this to say how good God is. Because it could have been in there, and then the good thing is it's one of those kind that the switch flipped because it realizes that it's no bad, it's not working properly, so that's why the switch flips. So it has like that safety thing on it. But I am just so thankful that it switched off and it didn't actually caught a fire. Because as you know, the houses in America, they are like mostly drywall. So as easy as that, the house could have gone up in flames and we would have lost everything that we own because of the kind of houses that are here. It's easier to catch fire. I remember when we just came last year, came in August, about 2 months or so after we came, we were going to Walmart one night and we passed a house on fire, completely engulfed. And in less than half an hour, or even probably less than half an hour, the house was to the ground. When we were passing back, it was flat. It was gone. The only thing that was left there are like the stilts that the house was on, like I think about eight, I remember counting eight or so columns, as quick as that. And as quick as 30 minutes, everything that that person owned, everything was gone. I don't know if anybody lost their life in that situation, but it is something to be thankful for, because if we caught it quickly and he was able to resolve it quickly. Now, mind you, it put us out of cold water for what now? 2 days now, because they were supposed to fix it yesterday, which is Tuesday. He said he would have come at about midday to fix it. But the gentleman that he got to do it said because it was raining yesterday, he didn't get to do it. So they rescheduled it to this morning. So when I spoke to him this morning, he said that the gentleman was there to fix it. But I am just thankful that we, it happened and it wasn't nothing serious. It didn't cause harm to anybody. So yes, it made us uncomfortable because we were out of hot water, and it's winter time now, so it's extremely cold. When I say extremely cold, it cold bad. The water coming out of the pipe is like ice cold. Like you go in a fridge for some water, or you put some water in a freezer, left it for about 10-15 minutes just before it start ice. That's how cold the water is. So you can't even attempt to take a shower without the warm water. And because me big and brave and bad, I love water, have a bed, I went in there. I was too lazy to boil the water. I went in there trying to take a shower. I have to come out. I had to come out. The water was so cold. It was ridiculous. I had to come out, and we had to be boiling water on the stove. Get a pan. Mind you, but I have no pan. Had to get up by a little bucket, put in the bathroom, boil the water, and guys, boil a pot of water. Catch some water in the bucket. I didn't fill it up because it's very cold. And by the time it threw the water in the bucket, went back to the kitchen to put the pot down. It's not a 4 or 5 story house. It's a flat. It's a 2-bedroom with the kitchen and the living room. So the kitchen is right around there, so the bathroom they're right around there, so. And by the time I went from the bathroom to the kitchen and back, the water was cold. I had to put on a pot of water and the next pot of water and just throw them in and go be at the same time. Guys, it's been an uncomfortable situation, but again, at the end of it could have been worse. It could have caused a fire, and it didn't. We are safe. We get for bed, we boil the water, we bathe, and everybody good. But just giving you guys an update of what has been happening. Me not lie, I'm miserable. Those who know me know that. And because the water situation kind of can't bother. But I'm at school now, and I was just here sitting and I think about it, and I'm like, girl, thankful. Be thankful, because it could have gone a whole different way. So I'm just saying I'm grateful. And sometimes we go through some situations. We have to try to not let it weigh us down too much. We have to try and not let it bother us, because when you think about it, there are situations far worse than ours, and the situation or whatever leads up to that situation, it could have gone different ways. It could have gone way worse, and we have to just be grateful and live in the now. Be thankful for what we have. Be thankful for how our situation goes. remember that it could have always been worse. It could be a case where the house burnt down and we all made it out. We have to think about the fact, say, nobody lost their life. So in everything, I know the human in us is going to like, God, why me? Why this have to happen? Why? But we have to just take the time out to sit down. And it took me just sitting here in my planning time, just thinking about it, because I saw a text message from the landlord to say that he was asking if there was anybody there to open the door because he wasn't available. But I saw it late and I texted him. I called him and he said it was handled. But I was just here sitting and thinking about it. Well, come here, work on myself. And simply, it's a simple fix and we're all okay. No way. So, guys, remember, like our videos. So, I like a sparkle. I don't know, I feel myself. A little filter. Why not? Guys, remember to like our video, subscribe to our channel, and click the little bell. It tells you when we post a new video. Bye.